Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. I just finished watching the movie Eesho, which is available on sonyliv, and it just released, I guess, the day or like last night, and I just finished watching it. Honestly, I have very mixed reviews about the movie. I don't know what exactly I felt while watching this film. Okay, there's a lot of glare in my specs. I'm just gonna put it up. So the movie has a very sensitive topic that anyone would not want to watch. It's basically based on child molestation or a rape case of a child, and it's based on a witness who saw it happening and has to give a verdict in court of what he exactly saw. But obviously the powerful are trying to stop him from doing that. But then there's also a mysterious man who has a history connected to what was exactly going on and is trying to save the man or is trying to put him in even more trouble. It is a thriller film based on this as a premise, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys because it is definitely a one-time watch, but not a very applaudable film. I feel that the first half of the movie was very scattered. It had very fast-paced writing. Firstly, I was very surprised to see that the movie is just 1.5 hours, and I was like, what? A Malayalam film for 1.5 hours? That is very rare. And when I saw what the premise of the film kind of is, I was actually really happy that it was a 1.5 hour film, because a film on such a topic is good when it's just 1.5 to 2 hours and you don't have to watch a lot of disturbing or hear a lot of disturbing things. Now, the first half of the film was very scattered. It had no introduction. I didn't even understand what was happening. I was confused most of the time. I don't know if this was done by the makers of the film deliberately, but for me it did not work as an audience. I think more clarity was needed, because when it's only a 1.5 hour film, you exactly want to know what's happening. You don't want to be in the movie for like half of the film trying to understand what's happening, and then the other half of the film trying to decode what the first half of the film was. 1.5 hours is a short time. So the first half of the film didn't work for me at all, but the second half of the film was relatively better. It was slower paced and more understanding, but still in the second half I found a few loopholes of trying to explain a few things which did not work for me at all. And this is what I felt about the writing of the film. The direction was pretty good. It was not bad at all, but because the writing was so loose, I think the direction also lost its plot sometimes, trying to make the audience feel what it was. But I mean, if the writing was better, I think the direction would be better. Writing and direction in this film has gone hand in hand, and I feel that it just didn't work for me that much. But the camera work of the movie is really good. I like the color palette, and the whole night that they have created is really nice. I love the colors they've used. Some shots were also nice, and it's not a very well shot film because the story is pretty like simple. It's based on a street, so that way it's like well shot. But the set design for me didn't work at all, because it looked like a set. It didn't look like a street or like real at all. It didn't look raw, which is very surprising, because when it comes from the Malayalam films, everything is so raw and perfect. But in this, I didn't like the production design that much. It was well made, but it looked like a set. The acting was amazing, and honestly, I saw Indrans on the poster and I really like him, and I was waiting for him to come, and he actually has only one scene, and that one scene is also like an important scene, but it is well performed by him. It is not like an out of the world performance or something like that, but it was decent and nice. Jayasurya has done a really good performance. He has managed to do it well to what he was supposed to offer. I think that the entire cast has done a good performance, very decent to the kind of movie that they were making. However, because I was not really enjoying the writing of the film that much, I don't think I liked the movie that much overall. It had a lot of loopholes that could be worked on. I did have a lot of expectations from the movie because I'd seen the trailer, so I did think that it would be a good thriller based on a topic which is sensitive. But I don't think that it miserably failed, but it did to some extent. I am not very happy with the film, and I think that the credit of that goes only to the mishapped writing that could not present what it had to. If the writing was better, I think the film could be much better. It was very rushed. It felt like they were trying to like prove a sensitive topic and talk about a sensitive topic, but not really being able to deliver. Maybe the script was nice, but it failed to deliver what it had to. That's what I personally felt about the film. The movie is available on sonyliv and it's definitely a one-time watch. It's not a bad film, but it's not like a movie that you have to watch today. You can keep it for the weekend or like one of the days when you just want to watch it, or if you like the theme then you can watch it. But it's a average film, and this is what I think about the movie. It didn't work for me. Maybe it works for other people, but for me it did not. Let me know what you think about the movie in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.